Welcome to the Don Sirius Show. Whether you're a curious mind or someone seeking inspiration, the Don Sirius Show is your go-to destination. We promise to ignite your curiosity and leave you with fresh insights after each episode. So subscribe, tune in, and enlighten your mind.
Back to the cursive, though. Yeah, well, I ain't got to worry about it.
You're wearing a Taurus hat.
Yeah, that be my Zodiac.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm a Taurus. I mean, we're not in the age of Taurus anymore, if I'm not mistaken. Didn't we just leave Taurus age not too long ago, some years back?
Mm.
Yeah, I was at least I got to live in my own Zodiac for a while. I mean, now we in some, what is this, Aquarius?
Interesting time.
The age of enlightenment. Am I wrong about? Did I get it right or did I get it wrong?
Every age has its own sense of enlightenment going on about it, so it just depends.
Okay, interesting enough.
We will all be enlightened about something at some point, hopefully.
Yeah, right.
Man, this has been an interesting time.
Yeah. I cannot deny that part about life. I may be in denial about a lot of other things, but what you just said, 100% agree.
So I wanted to ask, is there space to discuss the equipment in case anyone wants to know what we're using?
Yeah, there's space to discuss the equipment. Yeah, sure. What you want to know?
Well, maybe tell the people what's being used on this lovely broadcast.
Sure.
Podcast.
I'm not going to give you no name brands, but this is a dynamic microphone. That's a web camera. I'm on a Mac Mini. I give you that. That on this screen right there is a MacBook Air. I have a audio interface for this, and the audio interface is running into a analog mixing board. That's a good question because some people's asking me that. So the analog mixing board back into the audio interface, and the interface is running into the Mac Mini, and I got my little Funkadelic wireless keyboard, Funkadelic wireless mouse, and some lights, and I think that. Oh, of course, the headphones. You can choose whatever headphones, discreet or not discreet. I'm looking around, and my audio interface. I like that one. Not the interface. I'm sorry, but the analog mixing board. It allows me to either Bluetooth music into it or plug it into the. And so, as you can see, I can.
Okay, we got music.
Yes, I can, and I like roots reggae music, but we're gonna fade it back out so you'll know. And I can control it like the wheels of steel.
So you do have interest in music as well, right?
I do. I produced music for for 12 to 13 years straight, and then I took a serious break from it because I was like burnt out, and I hate making it because it became like a job or a labor, and the fun just flew out the window.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, I got burned
out.
Well, in the beginning stages, it was all a learning process. So everybody around me, we were having fun doing it. But then when it got to the business side of it, and I was, doing all the learning and understanding how it actually operates. And I had up to 11 artists, and I had started which this is all part of the niche on this podcast. I started my first company was a sole proprietor, which was the wrong thing to do. And I had to learn that. And I put a record company under the sole proprietorship. I guess that's how you say it. The business side became very stressful and gave me a lot of anxiety. And so after I got out the army, I moved to Atlanta, and I used my GI Bill to get into school. And I found another avenue or something that perked my interest more than just doing the music, because Atlanta, to me at that time, there were a lot of people that didn't know what I know, but they were like arrogant and thinking that they were hot, and it just rubbed me the wrong way. I don't want to go too far down that rabbit hole. And so I practically sold my equipment bit by bit in the midst of being in a struggle. And once all the equipment was gone, I just kind of like looked at it in the back. And then years later, it's a full circle, and I came back to it.
That's awesome. I'm glad you were able to get back to it.
Appreciate that.
That's good stuff.
But I'm doing it different now.
I know.
Not the way I did in the past.
Oh, okay. New things.
Yeah. I don't mean like different as the beats are different. Of course, it's different beats because it's a new era, but the business side of it is different. Back then, it was different, and even back then, I worked with a lot of artists. I'm not even enthusiastic about working with any artist. Be honest with you.
Oh, what's going on with that?
They are like, if I work with an artist, they have to be like young. Their parents have to be involved. That way, their parents could be motivating their, early adulthood child or whatever, and they have some kind of like family oriented kind of a background, because when I was dealing with other artists, they were all adults. They were like having adult children. They were naggy, always needy. You couldn't give them sound advice if I'm a sound engineer or a producer, or I'm telling you how to do this part. And you know what? Enough is enough. Yeah. Yeah. On to the next.
Well, I know earlier I didn't say much, but you asked about me, and I'd just like to say that I'm into arts and crafts, just a lot of creative endeavors, and here to bring a little bit of humor and hopefully help to bring some type of sound, calming, soothing, something element to this to this creation here. Yeah.
Gratitude.
Gonna see how that goes.
Yeah, gratitude. I'm excited because in the future we will have different strange and non-strange and orthodox and unorthodox and clandestine and non-clandestine, irregular or regular folks on the podcast.
We're doing that.
So I can't wait to see how this thing is unfold. Yeah,
folding.
Yeah.
Woo! There we have it.
I know. It's just me and you right now, but it's cool though. It's cool. We're here to introduce the world to something different. So, it may look the same, but trust me, it is not the same.
The things that just go through my head is so terrible.
Well, I don't want to give all my secrets away at the very first episode, so I'm not gonna say unless you asking a question. I don't know. I mean, unless you ask me something, I ain't telling shit. I mean, oops. Well, this is the first episode.
Bombs are being dropped tonight. Yeah. Oh my.
Bombs. You know what? Do I have a change for that? That's kind of like the first one I said today. I mean, but that don't stop the algorithm.
Oh, are we gonna do that? Are we gonna have a jar? We're collecting change. Oh, I'm gonna love this.
Oh, like who agreed with that?
Oh, I'm asking.
Oh, I'm denying. No, I'm replying.
You're wise for that. That's great. That's great.
You like direct communication, so I'm gonna directly tell you N-O, and it's not New Orleans neither.
Goodness gracious. Oh yeah. That jar would be full. Like
as a trucker, yeah. If I agree to that jar,
oh yeah.
Oh, you're right. If you get the right topic out of me, you are so right. I had to probably work on.
I'm so serious. I already know. Pressing them right buttons and full
What do you
jars
think
left and
a
right.
certain topic will get out of me to press them buttons? What topic you think that
I
would
will never
possibly?
tell. I will
Oh,
never
okay.
tell.
It's just got to
I
be.
would just go ahead and go for it.
We'll figure it out one day in one of these episodes. That's what I like about this show.
The Don Sirius Show.